Hey everybody, I'm John Rourke, Editor-in-Chief of Phoenix Home and Garden Magazine. We're here at the Arizona Fine Art Expo, which is running through March 23rd. And we're here talking right now with one of our old friends, Jess Davila. Hey Jess.
How are you, John?
Good to see you again. So how many years, tell me again, you've been from the very beginning of the Expo.
Beginning,
and this is the 25th year, correct?
21st year.
21st year, okay.
21 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
And so you work in stone.
I work in stone.
Okay, and we were just talking about this, which is a work in progress.
Yes.
Tell us about that a little bit.
Okay, this piece is work in progress. I've still got some more work to do on the piece. Some other little things that need to be done. More polishing in the hair. The hair will flow a little bit more and everything else. So there's still quite a bit of work.
Okay. What kind of stone is this?
This is limestone.
Really?
Limestone.
Okay.
Yes.
Sourced from?
This is from Texas.
Okay. And so you work in limestone. Tell us about the other stones that you work in.
I work in limestone. I work in marble. I work in onyx. I work in alabaster. I work in even basalt, which is a volcanic rock.
Okay.
And right now I'm working on a most gorgeous, for a commission, onyx piece that is from Turkey.
Oh, wow.
It's the most gorgeous Turkey. It's almost a full-size, well, it is a full-size marine turtle.
Oh, okay.
That's coming out gorgeous.
Are you working on that here?
No, I've got it in my studio.
But are you working on something
I work
here?
No, that turtle I won't be, but I do work here.
Okay, out in the yard.
I will be working on her off back.
Okay.
I've got a cabana out there where I do my work.
So people can come and see
people
and
can come
watch
out there
it
and
happen.
I'll even give them a chisel and you can hammer on the stone and create something.
Don't do it on her, don't do it on the face. So I might be imagining this, but I feel like there's more figurative work being shown here this year. Is that true?
It seems to be.
Okay.
Yes. There's more. I've been leaning. Of course, I got always my animals and everything else, and I'm leaning to also towards marine. I just finished a 3-foot whale, gray whale.
Okay.
And I'm starting on another commission, which is going to be an 8-foot humpback whale.
8 foot?
8 foot. Yes.
Now, out of what kind of stone?
Out of marble.
And how much does something like that weigh?
Well, I'm starting out with a block. The stone is going to be almost 4 tons, but about half of that, or if not more than that, will disappear.
Okay, all right. And so we were just talking a couple of minutes ago. One of your pieces is right outside the front door of the expo. It's a bear, right?
Just as you come in. Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
And and I feel this way about a lot of your work. That piece is so smooth. It's like you just want to touch it. You're drawn to it in that way.
Well, and that's something that people think when they come in here and they're working with my people, when they're looking at my work, they think that they're in a museum. They do this, and then they see me.
Right.
No. You got to follow through with the touch.
Right.
You must follow through. You gotta feel it because it calls to you.
Right. Exactly.
It calls to you. It calls to you. And people normally do that, and then they catch themselves. They think I'm in a museum. No. Follow through.
That's part of the beauty of the artwork, I think.
Yes.
Is that tactile component. What other pieces would you like to talk about here today?
Well, God, all of them. This is European marble. This polar bear that I'm working on. I've got a turtle that I'm doing that big one that I said.
Right.
But I've got a little one, a smaller one that I just finished. And it's out of semi-precious chrysocolla stone.
Oh, wow.
Sonoran Sunrise is the name of the stone because of the coloration. And it's semi-precious stone, and I have it all done and just finished. So it came out gorgeous.
Okay, and will that be available here at the expo?
I've got it right over there.
Oh, let's take a look at it.
This is her right there.
Okay. Now, how many different, it looks like 3 different pieces.
It's 3 different stones.
Okay.
It's the marble, it's a limestone from the sea. This actually came from the sea. And then the chrysocolla, or the Sonoran Sunrise, which I said is semi-precious stone.
Just beautiful.
Most people use this for jewelry and that type of thing. but I'm a sculptor. I'll do whatever I want with it.
That's right. So the piece that we started out with looks like it's about 8 feet tall,
About
maybe.
8 foot tall.
So what you go from fairly large scale and then you go small scale as well. Is that correct?
I've got my miniatures,
Okay.
my little tiny miniatures. One of my biggest collectors is right there for the tiny miniatures.
Okay.
I've got the little tiny ones, which are right there, and she collects almost every one.
Oh, really? Okay. Do you have a lot of collectors that come back to you year after year?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
That's
Oh, yes.
fantastic.
Oh yeah. I love doing this. I love it. And what happens with our friends, how we become a family. It seems.
Yes, exactly.
Because of something I do.
Right.
It's something I do. It's heavy. It's hard. It's tough. Stone gets heavier every year. I don't know why, but I just love it. And I feel like I don't work anymore. Although it's heavy, it's hard, it's dirty and
but
dusty.
you're living the dream. You're doing
love
what
it.
you love.
I love it. And what happens because of my collectors that come by and say hi, and they want another one. They want another one.
Exactly, and I think I mentioned when I first saw you, it's like one of the things we looked most forward to every year when we come back is seeing you and catching up with you and seeing what's new. So I can imagine that's true with the collectors,
and I love
as well. Yeah.
Yes, I love this, the collectors and the other pieces, and creating the new pieces.
Exactly.
Doing something.
So I don't know if you can answer this, but how many pieces do you do a year?
Oh,
I know there's big, there's small, but is there a...
Oh gosh, I don't know. Maybe
you're always
20,
working on
30,
something.
40, I don't
really?
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if you were to go in my studio, you would see that I got
pieces in progress.
10, 12, 15 pieces in progress.
Okay.
From little ones to monumental to large.
Right, okay.
So, yeah. And I just continue creating. I've got so many ideas here that I want to
keep going.
Get others started.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, talk a little bit about the Arts and Cultural Center that you are the founder of.
Yes, I founded the Huachineta Sonora Arts and Crafts Center in Huachineta, Sonora, in Mexico.
Okay.
It's been 20 years ago that
Fantastic.
before that I started it, but we started building it 20 years ago.
Incredible. And what happens there? Who goes there?
We have kids that go and take classes. We got grown-ups, other people, other youngsters. Schools come down.
And it's all free to them, is that correct?
All
okay.
free to them, yes.
And they learn art.
They learn whatever we have going at the time, whether it's painting, sculpting, clay, even we go out and pick out different woods out there and make designs out of old wood, trees that have fallen, and branches and this and that. So.
And 21 years, right?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
It's been going on.
Yeah, and that's a passion of yours as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. It was something I wanted to give back. You know, the Lord's been great to me and given me this talent and being able to live off of it and create and be around and have fun.
Right,
and
exactly.
not having to work for over 40 years that I've been doing this.
Amazing. And so you've been here for decades, which is fantastic. You're part of the family, the tribe, as many of the artists refer to it. Is that one of the what keeps you coming back? Is it the other artists and the family that you have here, and the family of collectors and?
Well, it's the passion.
Okay.
The passion of being around my collectors, being around, of course, the family of the Expo family. The owners here are so wonderful to us also. So it's a combination of everything, but it's mostly the passion to create and for somebody to come in and say, wow, we didn't see this.
And we can touch them.
Yeah, we can touch them, and you'd better follow through with that touch. This one you got to be careful.
I know. Well, once again, we are at the Arizona Fine Art Expo in Scottsdale. Come down, buy a ticket. You can use the ticket for the entire run of the show through March 23rd. come and meet Jess, see the pieces, touch the pieces, and there are about 80 other artists as well. So you can see everything from photography, fine art, sculpture, jewelry, everything that you can think of you can find right here at the expo.